Major League Baseball on MLB. Ready now, Jed Lowry. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Third baseman, number 8.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Underway in Oakland as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. He pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. Game time temperature tonight, a comfortable 66 degrees at first pitch. 1-2 now. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. Stepping into the box, Marcus Semien, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And that's in there for strike one. Semien in an 0-2 hole here. Semien has had his trouble in these matchups, facing right-handed pitching, that is, and shows a lot more prowess against the southpaws. Got him swinging on the fastball there. Marcus Semien is the second out of the opening frame. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. A changeup that catches the corner for strike one. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Count is 1-2.
And just a masterful job of pitching here. Now, Scooter Gennett. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. That's lifted the other way out to left. Davis is under it. One down. Now at the plate, Matt Chapman.
Third baseman,
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes this the other way to right. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. Striding in, Joey Gallo.
Batting third baseman, Joey Gallo.
First delivery to him on the way. Soft liner to the right side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And he's safe. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Ian Kinsler. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Ian Kinsler.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike one.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Smoke on the ground, left side. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. Coming to the plate now, Albert Almora. First pitch on its way. Way in front of a great slider that time.
Hey, he finds himself in a tough situation early, and he's going to have to execute a pitch to get out of it. But if he does, it'll build confidence, and he starts rolling.
And the throw is in. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit in the air to shallow center. Coming in is Almora. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy.
Jonathan Lucroy.
4-1. And Lucroy behind a ball and 2 strikes.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt and you're all in, I say you got to find a way to lower your sights or it's going to be a tough game.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Next up for the A's, Matt Joyce. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Joyce, a native Floridian. And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. At the plate, Christian Yelich.
Leading out to the battery, left fielder, Christian Yelich.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a little blooper to center. In there, a base hit. Now at the plate, Adam Jones.
Right fielder, Adam Jones.
He's set and the pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. A runner at first with no outs here. Now here's a shot out toward the gap in right center. Yelich rounds third and is digging for the plate. He will score, and they now lead by 2. Striding into the box, Jonathan Lucroy.
Catcher, Jonathan Lucroy.
First delivery to him on the way. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Max Scherzer. And with a runner already in scoring position and 1 away, he is likely not to be bunting here. Here comes the first pitch. Line to the right side. A dive, but he can't come up with it in right as it skips right past him. And he's in safely at third. As also on the play, a run comes across to score. Striding in once again, Scooter Gennett. They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. Hit runner is in to score. Digging in for his second at-bat, Matt Chapman. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Check his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-0. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And it's gone as they add still another. Digging in to try it again. Joey Gallo, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. But he will make the catch. Into the box, Stephen Piscotty, and he'll lead things off against Max Scherzer.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
And it's fouled away.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
And there's the first hit of the game for the A's. Striding in for Oakland, Andrew Triggs. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. Throw gets him. 2 down. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and standing in is the third baseman, Jed Lowry. No balls and 1 strike. Pinder at second with 2 down. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Ready for another chance? Ian Kinsler looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Number 5.
At the plate, Albert Almora, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. In is Christian Yelich. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Yelich.
First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive, base hit to right. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away. Runners on the corners now with one man gone, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Adam Jones. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, and he'll get back in safely. First offering on its way. Hit hard to the right, but foul. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes, you can bury one for a potential strikeout, and at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn one pitch into an ending double play.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Piscotty going back on the warning track. He makes the catch. And add one more, as this is now a 6-0 ball game. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. Bouncer down the line. It's foul, strike 1. Yelich is off at first with 2 away. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw to second for the force. Leading off the inning, Marcus Semien, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Marcus Semien.
The windup and the 0-1. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning. He's set, here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Semien's off and running. Strike taken to throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out. First pitch on its way. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
The count now at 2-2. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Squared that one up just a little late. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Fouled off.
Jonathan Lucroy.
Pause, and the 0-2. Takes this the other way to right. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third. Stepping in, Matt Joyce. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 0-1 the count. Davis at second. Lucroy is over at first with 1 away. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Matt Joyce sent packing for the 2nd out of the inning. In there, and it's 0-2 now. This will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Max Scherzer. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves if they don't start putting balls in gaps. This guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning cruising.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Scooter Gennett. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Emilio Pagan answers the call from the pen here in the fourth, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. First pitch coming. Here it is. Inside with the fastball. It's 1-0. Into center field. Line drive, base hit. Here's Joey Gallo now. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play.
Joey Gallo.
First pitch of the at-bat. Pulled toward right center field. Joyce coming on. 1 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ian Kinsler. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. First pitch on its way. Grounded back up the middle. Simeon's there. The second for 1. On to first, and he really... And that brings up Chad Pinder. A base hit in his first trip.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boat. As we enter the middle innings, it's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
A ball and a strike now. A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first 2 by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
Changeup misses, and it's full 3-2.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Matt Chapman will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman. And that misses. 2-1. 2-2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Pops this one up. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2. So it's back to the top of the order now. And standing in is the third baseman, Jed Lowry. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. One run on 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Count remains at 0-2. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one. Ryan Dull gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Stepping up to the plate, Albert Almora. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Center fielder. Albert.
Pitch on the way. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw by Lowry, and there's the first out. In is Christian Yelich. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far.
Christian Yelich.
From the stretch. Lifted in the air out to left field. And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now. Ready once again, Adam Jones. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. First pitch coming. Here it is. High in the air out to center field. Piscotty's there for it. And that retires the side. Ready once again, Marcus Semien. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Marcus Semien.
Fouled away. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Davis connects and sends it to deep left field. And that's off the left field foul pole. A home run. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Olson. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Now pitching.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. And it's fouled away.
Got to believe that was a mislocation because it missed right down the middle. This guy's going to have nightmares at the plate thinking about missing that one.
Right down Main Street, caught him looking. In there, 0-1. There's a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen. Digging in to try it again, Jonathan Lucroy. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line drive to left. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
From pitcher number 25, Archie Bradley.
And there's the backup catcher, Chris Iannetta. He's moved into the on-deck circle to pinch hit here.
Iannetta.
And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Ready to take his axe again, Scooter Gennett, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Now he reaches out and tries to dump this one out to left. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. Throw won't get him. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. And their runners at the corners now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Joyce is there, makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And Lucroy's tag will come too late, safe at home plate. Coming to the plate now, Joey Gallo. He flew out in his last at-bat. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Piscotty ranging back at the track. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Michael Givens is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. First pitch on its way. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And he fouls this one off. One out, nobody on. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. But it bends just foul into the second deck. This one's down to third. Throw gets him, 2 down. And that brings up Chad Pinder. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And a neck-high fastball that time. Nope. 2-0. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 fouled off. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Softly hit toward the hole to his right, Gallo. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
Here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. To his left, Pinder. And there's 1 away. Riding in once again, Albert Almora. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Lofted in the air out toward right center. The Scotty's on the move. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Number 22.
In is Christian Yelich.
Yelich.
He's set and the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Taken in by Simeon. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop. Mark Hanna is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Alec Gillespie is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out. And the pitch. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Mark Hanna goes down to become the first out in the 8th inning. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Jed Lowry takes his 4th strikeout of the game. Now the 0-1 is swung on and lifted out to straightaway center field. Almora will get there, and he puts it away. Santiago Casilla comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Hit high and deep to right center. On the move is Joyce. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
The pitcher, number 20.
Eric Thames will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Eric Thames.
And a ball, 1-0. Lucroy stands at first with 1 out. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Joyce is there. 2 gone. Ready for another chance. Scooter Gennett. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame.
Scooter Gennett.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to center field. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning. Alex Colomé comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Digging in and looking for more, Chris Davis. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Ready for another shot now. Matt Olson. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Colomé is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Matt Olson goes down for the second out, and now they're down to their final try. Jonathan Lucroy is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Now a swing and a fly ball, and this should do it. Jones is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question. He was a tough out up there. Ended up collecting 3 knocks, including a home run. So without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Stepping into the box, Ender Inciarte. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First offering on its way. And we are now underway from Seattle as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. Very mild temperatures as we begin tonight. 58 degrees here at first pitch. The count now at 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. And this will miss as well. So he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now. And that misses ball four. So not the start he was looking for tonight as he walks the leadoff hitter on 5 pitches. Sky down the left field line. And this is hauled in on the run for the out. And he had a lot of ground to cover to get to that one. Stepping in for the Braves, Freddie Freeman, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Right side, but it's well foul. Here's the 0-1. A high fastball is in there.
The guy on the mound must have a different scout.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Ozzie Albies. First delivery to him on the way. Strike one to start the at-bat.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. Standing in, Nick Markakis. Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and the inning continues. Striding in, Kurt Suzuki. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Scherzer will check at first. Back in standing. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there. No balls and a strike. And this is swung on and missed there by Suzuki, and he's in trouble now, down 0-2. Heading out. Here's Starlin Castro. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For Wisconsin, the shortstop.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Castro.
And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 home. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Hit the other way out toward right field. Markakis has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Standing in, Matt Chapman. First offering on its way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. Tehran has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself.
Matt, every team is looking for a guy like this. In a day and age where we're going to the bullpens more early and more often, you need at least 1 or 2 guys into the rotation that have the chance to get you into the 7th or 8th inning, and he's definitely one of those guys.
Swinging a soft liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Digging in, Joey Gallo. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Joey Gallo.
First pitch on its way. There's a drive out to left center field. Chapman is on his way home. And a relay to the plate. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Inciarte's there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. Runner in scoring position with two gone.
Adam Jones.
First pitch on its way. Hot shot on the ground to short. Played on the backhand. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. And the next in is Johan Camargo. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Two mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
And that's going to be high, 2-2 now. 2-2 is a changeup that misses. 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
The pitcher, Julio Teheran, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. In now, Christian Yelich. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Left fielder, Christian
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Culverson has a play. One down. Now to the plate, Yasiel Puig.
Right fielder, Yasiel
First
Puig.
delivery to him on the way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Big swing by Puig, and a ball sent to deep left. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So striding in, Jonathan Lucroy. Now the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Markakis has a read on it, makes the play, and there are two gone now. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Max Scherzer. Here's the first pitch to him. Liner towards second. Well, this won't get over the second baseman's glove. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ender Inciarte. He drew a walk his first time up. In there at the knees as he offers a strike to the leadoff man, 0-1. Popped him up. Chapman in foul ground, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Riding in once again, number 13. 0-for-1 for him here in this one. And he popped him up, drifting back behind first. Gallo ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Freddie Freeman, he hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat. In there, and it's 0-1. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Got it swinging, and that will end the inning. Here's Starlin Castro. It was a flyout for him to start the home first. First delivery to him on the way. Hit high in the air down the right field line. And therefore it is Markakis, and that's your first out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Matt Chapman. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Ready for another chance? Joey Gallo will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. Culberson up the middle. Throw to first will get him easily in the side. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Puig. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Kurt Suzuki. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike. High in the air down the right field line. Puig on the run. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. First pitch on its way. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Second baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive to center field. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the 4th. Standing in, Adam Jones. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. Bouncer down the line. That winds up foul for the 2nd strike. A ball and 2 strikes to Adam Jones. And that is swung on and missed by Jones as he becomes out number 1. Digging in to try it again, Christian Yelich. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he lays off there 1-0. Gennett, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw that inner half of the plate.
And now is Yasiel Puig.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play. Stepping in for the Braves, Charlie Culberson. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Charlie Culberson.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch-out, 1 away.
Now batting, the pitcher, Julio.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Slider up that he gets a call on.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Here's Ender Inciarte. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Slider's in for a strike. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Right there at the belt, 1-2 now.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball in the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning.
Leading off for the Badgers.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swinging bunt up the line. Camargo's got it. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. So here now is the pitcher, Max Scherzer. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Hit the other way out toward right field. Markakis has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Starlin Castro. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Popped him up. Freeman is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the. Ready once again, number 13. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Number 13.
And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attacking the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Freddie Freeman is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
This is a tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's
high in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Jones going back, still going back. A leap at the wall, but Jones can't pull this one back. It's a home run.
The batter, right fielder, Nick Markakis. And attention, please.
First offering on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. He turns on it and sends it deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Liner toward right center. And this is into the gap for his 3rd hit of the night, and it'll be good for extra bases. Around second is Markakis looking for 3. And he is in there with a 1-out triple. The next to bat for Atlanta, Kurt Suzuki. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A high fastball is in there. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 home. Fouled off. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from 3rd is in to score. Ready for another shot now, Johan Camargo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Ripped down the line. but a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-2. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Now in the box, Charlie Culberson.
Charlie Culberson.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
You can tell he's starting to get frustrated out there. He's not usually used to getting knocked around the yard a little bit. And you can tell he's starting to feel for it.
They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. Digging in once again, Julio Teheran. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Julio Teheran.
Alec Gillespie takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. 1 ball, no strikes to count. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. The throw to the plate. And Lucroy's tag will come too late. Safe at home plate. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ender Inciarte. He went down on strikes last time up. Addison Reed gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Count now, a ball and a strike. Count is 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him. So stepping in, number 13. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Chapman is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. A hit in 2 tries so far. First offering on its way. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Albies over to his right. 1 away. Here's Joey Gallo now. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Joey Gallo.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Way in front of that fastball.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. So here's the cleanup hitter. Scooter Gennett. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
Gennett.
Pitch is popped up. Culberson shading to his right. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. In the air to center field, and deep back is the center fielder. Back he goes, but this is going to be a home run. Ready to take his hacks again, Ozzie Albies, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Taking it in is Puig, and there's your first out. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right side, hit hard, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Digging in and looking for more, Kurt Suzuki. Singled his last time up. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Fouled away. Popped him up. Puig coming on. He makes the running play. 2 down. Standing in, Johan Camargo. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And that one just missed outside.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
And it's fouled away. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Digging in to try it again, Adam Jones. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle.
He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out. Ready for another chance? Christian Yelich. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. Slow grounder to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. And now is Yasiel Puig. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Line hard to the left side, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. Throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jonathan Lucroy. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
The pitcher, number 43, Addison.
Eric Thames. See what he can do off the bench as he'll bat with runners at the corners and 2 gone here. And that misses low and away, ball 1. And they're runners at the corners now. So 1-1. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. The 1-2. Swinging a ground ball to third. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass. Jeremy Jeffress enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. And he makes the catch in the corner. Digging in and looking for more, Julio Teheran. 4th plate appearance for him tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game long. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. High pop-up. Chapman waits on it, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Ender Inciarte. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. Hit down the third baseline. And now this is served out to left off the end of the bat. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ballgame. Striding in once again, number 13. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Full count, 3-2. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat, and he fouls this one off. And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Inciarte is in his tracks now, and there's the second out of the inning. Here's Joey Gallo now. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. First delivery to him on the way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
2 balls and a strike.
I know he's well aware of the fact he can't tie this with one swing of the bat, but maybe he's trying to ignite the boys by driving something out of the ballpark.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Under it is the left fielder. And that retires the side. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. No balls and 1 strike. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. This is taken outside for ball 1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Yelich is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder, and he's trying to make this a 5-hit ball game for himself right here. Set to deliver the 0-1. A fastball right over the outside corner. Way outside. 1-2. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Jones is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Atlanta.
Ready once again, Scooter Gennett. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted in the air out to left field. Waiting on it, the left fielder looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Oh, and Jones gets under this one and sends a high fly ball to deep left field. And this one is gone. A home run. So striding in, Christian Yelich.
Number 22, Christian Yelich.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Check swing here as they'll appeal it down to Eric Summerskill at third, and he says no swing, so it's ball 1. The 1-2. Hit in the air to shallow center. Inciarte moving in. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. And now is Yasiel Puig. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is off the corner and low. Ball 1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. The 1-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. And this ball game is over. And guys, the Braves tonight were led offensively by the exploits of this man, Freddie Freeman. Take a snapshot of that. He's our top player of the game.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall in this one. Really put the guys on his back and carried him to the victory.
For the home team, 3 runs on 7 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. The winning pitcher is Julio Teheran. The loss goes to Max Scherzer. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 39 minutes.
Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Into the box, Tommy Pham. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Off tonight for St. Louis, center fielder, Tommy Pham.
First offering on its way. No balls and a strike to count. Now a swing and a fly ball. And foul. And a fastball is swung on and missed, and there is your first out of the contest. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Pineda is sort of a curious case as a starter. Usually doesn't walk many guys, but at times he ends up giving up his share of hits. The translation on that is that he throws a lot of strikes, but oftentimes they are hittable strikes.
One of the keys, Matt, you'll have to watch from this guy. At times he kind of tiptoes, he tap dances around the strike zone. He has good stuff, but when he falls behind in the count, he tends to nibble a little bit. And then when he brings the ball into the strike zone, and when he does, he becomes much more predictable. And what happens with that? The hits per 9 innings tend to go up.
And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Striding into the box, Scooter Gennett. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Scooter.
First pitch coming, here it is. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So we'll see if they have something in the works here with the leadoff hitter aboard and a guy that can really handle the bat in the number 2 spot. Stepping up to the plate, Matt Chapman. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. From the belt, the pitch. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Into the box now, Joey Gallo. First chance for him here with a runner at first and one gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is pulled into right. Fowler back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Ian Kinsler. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He's set and the pitch. And he takes ball 1. Jeanette leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Hit out towards second. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Coming to the plate now, Adam Jones. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Outside, 2-1.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Second, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Now a long throw home. Now the tag by Molina, but it comes too late. He's in there to score. So stepping in, Christian Yelich.
Left fielder, Christian Yelich.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Soft liner towards center, and that's in there. Base hit. And not in time as the run scores. Now at the plate, Yasiel Puig. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Way out in front. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. hit on the ground out to short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. At the plate, Jonathan Lucroy, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High in the air into shallow left center. Ozuna is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's Jed Jerko now. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Puig, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first down.
Second baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Carpenter.
Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's fouled away. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Pineda into his motion. First pitch on the way. This is line to left. That gets down, and the inning continues. So a runner at first with 2 away. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. There's a strike. Hit back up the middle. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Michael Pineda. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. And that's the first out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Scooter Gennett. He reached on a single in his first try. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. But this will land untouched. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line.
Watch your lips in the first couple rows there. He got the head out on that changeup. Good thing they enforced the new netting rules this year.
A quick glove at third, and there were two gone. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Line toward right center, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. The inning stays alive with 2 out and brings up Joey Gallo next. Now at the plate, Joey Gallo, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Joey Gallo.
He's set. Here it comes. And he'll go the short way to retire the. Leading off the inning, Dexter Fowler, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. First pitch here is a slider, but that's taken up and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Takes a knee-high fastball. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Now the 3-2 pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And Jones will handle this one for out number 2. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Tommy Pham, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Weak chopper up the line. Now winds up foul. Bases are empty as it's strike 3, and the inning is over. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Baseman, Ian Kinsler.
Here's the first pitch to him. Popped him up. Martinez has room in foul territory. Makes the play, 1 away. Ready for another chance? Adam Jones looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. To short. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Digging in to try it again, Christian Yelich. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. High fly ball out to deep right field. Back goes Fowler to the track, and he makes a nice. Here's Marcell Ozuna. First time up, he went down looking.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Now batting.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And flirting with danger on a changeup that missed high for a ball. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. First offering on its way. A fastball that finds the outside corner. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Digging in for his second at-bat, Yasiel Puig. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jonathan Lucroy. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make it 0 for 1 so far. First delivery to him on the way. Sent on the ground out to second. One there. On to first. A double play. Striding in once again, Michael Pineda. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right, and that'll get down for a base hit. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Scooter Gennett, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped him up. Jerko is under it. Makes the catch. Into the box, Matt Carpenter. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And that swung on and missed for strike one.
Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count. Find themselves down. I think they need to regroup, have a meeting in the dugout, and figure out a way to maybe look at some pitches.
Yelich is going to have room, however, as he makes the catch in deep left center field for the first out. The next to bat for St. Louis, Jose Martinez. He singled his last time up. The fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1-0. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Over for a look here is Puig, but this is into the seats, a foul ball. Another one sent foul. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. A high fastball is in there. Line to the right side. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. First delivery to him on the way. No balls and 1 strike. 0-1 pitch on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Dexter Fowler goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Bounced softly in front of the plate. On to first, and the Redbird rally goes for naught as that ends the inning. Digging in once again, Matt Chapman. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Third baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. On the move is Ozuna. He can't get there as it falls in. At the plate, Joey Gallo. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Joey Gallo.
From the stretch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. But it bends just foul into the second deck. High in the air down the right field line. Fowler has a read on it. And he hauls it down in the corner. So a runner at first with one. Man gone, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. First offering on its way. Now this is popped up, but Molina should have room behind the plate, and he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a little tapper that rolls foul for strike one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Changeup messed up his timing for a swinging strike.
The lineup top to bottom looks like they have no approach or game plan whatsoever. It's like they're deciding to swing before the pitch is even coming out of the pitcher's hand.
The ball and 2 strikes to Adam Jones. The 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Ready for another shot now. Tommy Pham, 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Tommy Pham.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
I know it goes without saying, but the best pitch in baseball is getting ahead with a first pitch strike. That's why this guy's been able to stay in this game. Pounding the zone.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Tommy Pham goes down to become the first out in the 6th inning. 0-1 the count. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Jones going back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Pineda gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Now a drive by DeYoung. This ball is hit well to left field. And it's gone. Here's Jed Jerko now. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
That jumps off the page at me. He's found that power cord. Hit some huge homers for the Cards.
No balls and a strike to count. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
One run, 4 hits, 1 error for the Cardinals to this point. And he will strike him out. Ready once again, Christian Yelich. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Swinging a ball in line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seat. Drilled to the left side. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the sixth. Yasiel Puig will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. Swing, and there it goes. So coming to the plate, Jonathan Lucroy. He was a double play victim last time around. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled off. Base is empty here with nobody out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pham is in pursuit, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Michael Pineda. Last time through was a base hit. Rafael Devers will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Rafael Devers.
Hit to short. And there are two away now. Now at the plate, Scooter Gennett.
Shortstop, Scooter Gennett.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line drive to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. Josh Hader is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Somebody needs to go rattle the cage right here. Take the bats and start throwing them all over the dugout to get these boys going. If this continues, I guarantee you see a different lineup tomorrow.
That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. High in the air out to center field. After it is Yelich. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Digging in, Jose Martinez. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. No balls and 1 strike.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
0-2 the count to Jose Martinez.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you could take the strike zone and go to the ground with it. I can live with that being called a strike. What I can't live with is above the belt getting popped.
Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone. Here it comes. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
The high fastball is in there.
1 pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
And no problem over there at first as he flags this one. Digging in and looking for more, Matt Chapman. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. He's set and the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Fowler. He's there and records the first out. Here's Joey Gallo now. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Now the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
Fowler back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Number 3.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Ian Kinsler. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. He's set. Here it comes. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hit on the ground out for short. And that will conclude matters here in. Digging in the switch hitter, Dexter Fowler, was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Alec Gillespie has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1. And he goes down on strikes for the third time. Colton Wong will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Popped him up. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Fouled away. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And a strikeout here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget the. Greg Hollander is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 56.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. From the stretch. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
Missed with a slider. And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Christian Yelich. He's 2 for 3 thus far. First offering on its way. And that one just missed outside. Sliced hard on the ground. Scooped up on the backhand. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. In now is Yasiel Puig. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. None out, runners at first and second. Hit weakly back to the mound. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with 1 away now. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Eric Thames will get the nod from his skipper to pinch hit, and he'll do so in a big spot. Bases loaded, only 1 away. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Skied into straightaway right. Fowler will make the play. Tagging is the runner from third. And they'll add 1 more to the lead. It's now a 5-1 ball game. So the lineup flips over and digging in. Scooter Gennett hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Fowler. He gets there to make the play, and Archie Bradley comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't.
Ozuna swings, and it's hit well to left. Looking up is Yelich. Gone to lead off the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Paul DeYoung. He went deep last time up. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. That misses to the Cardinal shortstop, and it's even at 1-1. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
Don't think for 1 second, after giving up already 1 homer, that he doesn't know where this lineup's headed. He's going to have to face the real sluggers right now, and he's going to have to execute.
Fouled off. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit on the ground to short. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag. Line toward the alley in left center, and that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double. Ready for another chance? Jose Martinez. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First pitch on its way. Here's a strike.
Hey, I have no problem with that take right there. Reliever coming in. You haven't seen this guy for a while. Gives yourself a chance to calibrate what he's got.
Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. Cardinals down to their final strike here. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet.
Got to believe that was a mislocation because it missed right down the middle. This guy's going to have nightmares at the plate thinking about missing that one.
And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1 and 2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking.
And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result...